Hi, I'm Shamin Kapur. I'm based out of Noida, and my daughter is 4 years old. I was brought up in a family which were like very particular about nutrition because I've been a sports person all my life. And so I've grown up with that thinking and I try and implement it in her as much as possible. I started off with skating when I was in the third grade and skated till I was in the eighth. Then we switched to basketball, also played at like a good national level for I think 5-6 years, represented the Delhi team. What I do on a daily basis is that any form of roti or paratha she has cannot just be a roti or paratha made out of flour. It has to have a green vegetable in it. So it's either lauki ki paratha or tori ki paratha or palak ki paratha or methi ki paratha. There's always a atta in the fridge which is like bound with like green vegetables. We also add cream to it instead of water, and that's how we like knead the dough. We try and avoid breads as much as possible. So for example, her breakfast every day in the morning before going to school would be like a Suji ka cheela filled with vegetables, Oats ka cheela or porridge or Suji with like milk and sugar, not sugar, honey. So we just like make the Suji and then add honey on top of it. And sometimes we just do like a lot of cookies made of honey and ragi and oats. Give her like yogurt with honey and fruit and lots of smoothies, anything that's like meetha but doesn't have sugar and it's in its natural form. But what I feel is like if she's expending an X amount of energy in a day, that also needs to go back into her system. So that is the only concern. As long as the child is happy and active, it doesn't really matter whether they've had half a roti or not had their lunch and had like 5 biscuits instead. It doesn't really matter. But we as parents try and implement that they finish their food and they eat their proper food so that they don't resort to junk. Over a period of time, if it's a regular occurrence, then it is a cause of concern because they're not like missing out on the essential nutrients. I think it's fine if they're just eating whatever they want to eat, and it's very normal. I think we're also over stressing on the whole nutrition bit suddenly, and with social media and so much information, excess information out there, like people feel like they're missing out on things that other moms are doing, and like we also should implement this. I understand that pressure, but at the end of the day we have to see like what our child wants and what the child is like happy with. There cannot be any sort of like pressure. We can make it interesting, we can make it fun, but we can't like force the child to do something. This is what I believe. So every evening we make salads, and mostly she likes to like wash the vegetables, and then I obviously chop them, and then she wants to like just pour the mayo over it. I wish I had a healthy option, but I hope to make it a habit for her for life. It's great. Whatever me and my husband eat when we're outside, or what we eat at home, she's more interested in that. So if we sort of try and make those lifestyle changes, the child sort of follows, copies what we're trying to do. And this goes with like everything. I understand, like the way you talk, the way you are at home, it's with everything. But food specifically, the child will always go on what you're eating on a daily basis. When I buy packaged food for my child, I don't look for anything. It's not got anything to do with nutrition. I do not look at the package. I do not look at the contents because I don't trust that whatever is written is going to be in the packet. I don't trust it.